Hello everybody, Flamin' Shark back with another video, and today we're going to be jumping into some more Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. I just finished recording the last part, like a couple minutes ago, just refilled my water before starting up this part. I never even closed the game, I just, minimized out of it, ended the recording, started a new one after I got my water, so like I didn't even exit out of the game, so that's pretty fun. That's why I mentioned in the last part I already set my my new skill, which is Cool and Composed, which apparently is just steadies our aim in the Hangman's Gambit and the non-stop debates. But yeah, this is a really interesting trial setup. So I haven't rewatched anything. I'm just going in right after doing the investigation. That should be interesting. You guys obviously know my prediction is that Sakura killed herself, but I am not confident in that prediction at all. I'm the least confident I've ever been in this game so far in my pre-trial prep murder prediction. I definitely was confident in the first three. I'm 2 out of 3 so far. I don't know, the second I just saw that and then she was smiling, like the whole thing just gave me vibes of like she killed herself, and the reason she wanted to meet with the 3 of them at noon was because she was planning to kill herself at noon, and the 3 of them would find her body, and that would be the thing there. That's my guess, because they've emphasized that, and of course it's 3 people, so that's my guess. I could be wrong though. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. But also, is Sakura's feet really smaller than Makoto's? Probably not. So I don't know whose footprints those are in the chem lab. But this should be a really interesting trial. I'm really excited for it. We're starting to get into the end game, and even if Sakura did it and thus nobody dies, we're still only down to, at max, we have six potatoes left, not counting, again, the other potato. So, not counting the potential 16th student, which seems like, I kind of thought the 16th student would be revealed by now, but they really are like an endgame thing from the looks of it. And that's the thing, there might be more than 5 chapters. I've been predicting this is a 5-chapter game. Maybe it's a 6-chapter game, I don't know. But we'll see, but I'm ready to jump into the class trial. Let's jump into the 4th class trial, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, those of you who haven't decided, class trial, all rise!
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. And the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
Yeah, this is a tough one.
We already know who did it.
Yeah, I figured that's how this would start, though.
Whoa, deja vu.
Yeah, I know. Didn't that happen last...
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
I never really got the vibe that Hiro hates her, though.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Ina seems really sure that one of those 3 is the killer, but she must have some reason for believing that. All right, non-stop debate number 1. Here we go. Let's see what bullet they put in the chamber, or bullets possibly. All right, Hina's account.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
So I think it's the hero statement, but
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you...
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
No, that's wrong. Objection!
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and that was right before she died.
Yep.
So there's no doubt about it. One of those 3 killed her.
Not necessarily. Especially since you also knew about that. Can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? It's possible. No guarantees, though. Pocket trash. Okay, so that we're gonna go after Hiro.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
That's the one. I never saw her.
Come on. There's no way none of you went. At least one of you is lying.
She's right about that. She is right. One of us is lying. Yep.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with, there's no way that one of you is
I don't deny that I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here.
Objection!
No, that's wrong.
I think I'm gonna start purposely saying the objection after the no, that's wrong, no.
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
Yep.
It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Yeah, you look really sus, Hiro.
red polka dots?
Yep.
That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's,
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy.
Yep.
So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
Yep.
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
Nope, that's not true.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
Liar, liar, pants for hire. But what Hiro said can't be right. Because Sakura could have only gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. The reason I know that is...
I got it!
Take that!
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Pretty much, yep.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was, oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Hiro looking so sus. What are you hiding, man?
Why the sudden hostility?
It's nice to see Toko back again.
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
We'll see.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
He is.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
She actually isn't for once.
More hostility.
Oh man, I love her voice. She's more calm than we've ever seen her.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
I guess the concern could be is that maybe if Jill did it, then maybe Toko's bloodlust has calmed down and that's why she's so calm.
Huh? Proof? What are you talking about?
Okay.
I'm talking about her shining message.
What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Huh. I don't really think it's any of those three, honestly. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. And that really leaves us with very few options. It literally leaves us with my theory, Kyoko, or Hina, and I really don't think Kyoko did it.
Hiro, hold on.
But I don't know if I believe Hina could have done it. So really, I'm really leaning on my theory right now of Sakura as the killer.
When did you see that dying message of hers?
Oh, good point.
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
Oh, shit.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Oh, shit. Huh? Hold on. When Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was on the shelf.
I got it!
Take that!
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
All right.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense?
Did he say it was like on the table or the ground? I missed that.
What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Or if it was there, why would he have grabbed it and looked? There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Alright, I'm gonna have to see what we get here. I'm actually missing something here. I mean, he's obviously lying, but... Alright, magazine dying message. Okay. Let's see what he says in this testimony.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Okay.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Where is it? There we go. Okay.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying mess when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
No, that's not it. Okay.
Shoot!
So is it that first
I can
one
tell
then?
you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when
I found it was only I found the magazine when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense!
I think it's the first one. I'm pretty sure.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying mess when Ogre's body was discovered.
No. Huh.
Shoot!
Okay, I'm actually a little unsure here.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Okay.
And I can tell you when I found the dying, it was only after the investigation had begun.
Okay.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
No. Shit. I honestly don't know what to do here.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when
I found the dog.
it was only after the investigation had begun.
Okay, well, I've tried it on all... Okay.
Shoot!
Shit. Well, shit, I'm down to one
I can
life.
tell
I'm
you
about to
exactly
die.
when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when
I found
it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out,
I saw.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense!
So I guess we're gonna...
I can tell you exactly when I found the
All
dying
right, let's
when
see if
Ogre's
this works.
body was discovered.
Oh, no, 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 that's not what I wanted. God damn
And
it.
I can tell you
it was only after
There
the
we go.
investigation had begun.
That's-
I found the magazine when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense!
Okay, I'm really struggling on this one, but I'm gonna assume...
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
I missed. I literally missed. Wow.
And I can tell you when
It was only after the investigation had begun.
I found the
Oh
magazines
my
when
goodness,
I pulled
this
it
is
out.
awkward.
What I said makes total sense!
All right, one more time. Let's actually
I can
get...
tell you exactly when I found the dying when Ogre's body was discovered.
No, I got it wrong. I lost. Oh, shit.
Shoot!
Damn. Failed. Let's see what this looks like. Nobody believes me. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say. Uh-oh, have we already come to the end of the debate? Well then, the class trial is officially adjourned. Now it's time to reveal who's the blackened. And then he's just gonna say it's not whoever. Let me guess, all the votes are gonna be for Makoto. It appears that the one with the most votes is Makoto, even though he's not a suspect at all. However, Makoto is not the blackened. Too bad. Looks like the real killer gets to congratulate. Congratulations to them. On the other hand, everyone else must now be punished.
Is this really the end for all of us?
Yeah, I'll give it another shot.
I refuse to give up yet.
Sick. Oh wow, I get my full hearts back and everything. Okay. Alright, so they don't even give you a game over. Alright.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you
It was only after I found the magazine tucked
when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when
it was only after
I found the magazine
So this is it.
away on
No.
the magazine shelf.
Oh, it must be the reverse. It must be the reverse.
Shoot!
Because what I think what we're getting at is, so it must be magazine shelf on when when he discovered the body. Because I think what we're saying is that the body was, he discovered the body over by the magazine shelf. I think that's what we're trying to get across.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body.
And I can tell you
It was only after I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine
when I pulled
And
it
we
out.
use it on the first
What I said
statement.
makes total sense.
And then we're also, at that point, we are disputing Hero's statement, which is, of course, the contradiction. So that actually makes so much sense.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
Yep, there it
No,
is.
that's
Okay.
wrong.
Oh my goodness. Objection! I was so bad there. I apologize.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby.
That was just a big derp moment. Because that's the thing. Obviously, we had to object to the statement Hero made, because Hero's who we're objecting to anyways.
That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
Yep.
Tell us the truth, Hero. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it?
Because it could be forged.
All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
Yeah, she's offended there.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
Why?
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Without a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. So it's looking like Hero's the killer, or he moved the body at the very least. Okay, the moment of truth. We got a BTB. Okay.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
God, that voice was extra high there, Makoto. Gotcha!
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message.
I forget which one I use gotcha and which one I do eureka, but I gotta do eureka at some point as well.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Yep.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hero could very well have written it himself.
Yes, he could have.
That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yep. I definitely think he wrote it. It's just whether or not he actually killed her.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
No, you didn't. It's too this is too easy. You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Nice. Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything. Yep, she was. Yep.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening.
Yeah, right. Like that would ever freaking kill her, Hero.
Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
Aw, it's so sad too because you can tell how bad he would be at this, so obviously he didn't do it.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Even his confession's kind of adorable. I do really like Hero, honestly.
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
Yeah, he feels so guilty too.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura.
Jesus, Hina.
We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
Jesus, Hina, calm down. I mean, I know why she's this mad, but Jesus.
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what is it that Hero did that doesn't make sense? What would he have what would he have had to do after writing the message? Wow, these are what would he have had to do? Yeah, why the magazine was hidden?
I got it!
Take that!
That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Maybe that one should be like Eureka or Gotcha or something. I don't know, because Take That should be when I'm presenting a piece of evidence.
Huh?
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Because he didn't.
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
Why would he hide it?
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then, he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf.
Probably Sakura.
In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
Well, yes, but that person could have been Sakura.
I don't think there's any question about that.
Then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on
Oh,
it.
Toko! Someone who wouldn't have liked... Yeah, obviously it's Toko.
I got it!
Take that!
It had to be Toko, right?
What?
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hero just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Oh.
Who asked you?
Oh shit. Okay.
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle,
No.
but that's not where this case ends.
Yeah, because there's poison involved.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
Yeah.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
I don't think it's you either, Toko. I think you just...
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time.
Sure, let's go over what happened. Yeah.
If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
Yep.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
Sure.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. And I have to prove that. All right, another non-stop debate. Here we go. Hopefully I'm actually smart for the rest. Hopefully that was just a one-off where I was just, oh boy. Sakura's body, the examination, and the yellow powder. Okay.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby,
Okay.
and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing,
Oh,
the
the
bottle
color of
shattered,
television, by the way.
and she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer.
Nope. That is a good point. She was hit twice, or there was
I didn't
evidence.
want to, but I grabbed a Monokuma and
I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once.
Yeah, just once.
Objection!
No, that's wrong.
All right, break it down, Makoto. Let's see it.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Huh? 2?
Honestly, if this case isn't too long, this might even be a part 2 along with what happened with the investigation, just because the investigation was like an hour.
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
We'll see.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
That is true.
But I only
Possibly
hit her
even
once.
a job.
How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Yeah, because we're missing the queen bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head?
Are you telling me Hiro tried to kill her, then Toko tried to kill her, both of them failed, and then Sakura then got poisoned after all that, or possibly killed herself after all that? Are you kidding me?
She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
The weighting experiment we did.
Think back. After the
Oh,
incident,
yeah.
there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
And they represent all the different chess pieces, and we're missing the queen one.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That's the first time they've actually referred to it as a chess piece.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle.
Yep.
But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
Yep.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy.
Chess.
If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Yep. The correlation between the Monokuma bottles, I feel like it's starting to become clear. That connection must be, it's the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. Yeah, it's obviously the queen. Oh? Hangman's Gambit, I bet it's gonna be queen. Watch. Oh. Or chess piece, that works too. E. Looking for an S. There's one S. Looking for a P now, yep. E. And E again. Boom!
Now I understand.
Eureka! Hangman's Gambit's actually a perfect place for the Eureka.
That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
Yep.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
We're missing a queen.
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn.
As someone who is a huge fan of chess, I haven't been playing in a while lately, but I do play quite a bit online and watch a bunch of chess content. Yeah, I mean, I'd know anyways, but yeah.
What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
We're missing a queen.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
Yep.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Can't say I've ever played shogi. Maybe one day, Hero.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean.
Wow.
So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Wait, then the bottle that was missing... It was broken.
I got it!
Take that!
The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Oh, she got a little softer there.
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports
There were
it.
too many shards, yeah.
Huh?
The weight was too much. That makes sense. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't think of that either. Jesus Christ.
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
Yep.
And what is this evidence?
Wasn't just a single broken bottle, and the evidence that proves that is... Kyoko and I figured it out before. See, this is where I should be saying take that. I don't know what to say for that other one. I feel like I'm just gonna do take that for both of them. Here it is. Take that!
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is...
It's 2
there
bottles.
was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces.
Yep.
Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
True.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. Yeah, because it would reveal that Hiro isn't the killer. Must have been used by Sakura's... Some bowling aficionados! Oh my god, Sakura's second attacker.
I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
Yep.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
Yep.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Oof. That face, though.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait, I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Wow.
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
She does have a point there.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
That's classic Ace Attorney, though. Someone thinking that they killed someone when they didn't actually kill someone. That's like a classic Ace Attorney move.
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
Man, Tagami's been pretty quiet in this one.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever.
Wow.
So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her.
Toko or Sakura?
I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
Wait, so are we gonna say that Toko attacked Ogre, or Sakura, and then got stuffed in the locker, and then Hiro attacked Sakura, so the second attack was actually, so Toko was first, Sakura was second, but obviously neither of those killed her? And you just now, oh yeah, he already said that.
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Wow.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Master, you're really not.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa, why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
Yikes. No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. A new element has been added to bullet time belt. Jesus Christ, there's another one. So far, you've probably been pressing the Y button during your final strike without a second thought. From now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. You'll select it the same way as during the non-stop debate, so yeah. Also like the debate, yeah, sure. For educational purposes, we're gonna pretend you're set to mean regardless just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you. I'm only halfway through the game, really. Well then, good luck and have fun, huh? So that makes me... Okay, then there's definitely gonna be 6 chapters then. Huh. Thought we were a little further in that. Alright, the moment of truth. This doesn't explain the poison, though. I don't think this is it.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. That's enough!
Oh, god damn it!
I curse you. No, no, no!
Okay, there we go. It's the, yeah, it's the handprint.
Enough!
This should prove it.
Eureka! I don't even know. Take that! Yeah, it's definitely a take that. Take that!
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
Yep.
They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking.
That's the first time we've had 2 BTBs as well.
Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Yeah!
Huh.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Wow, wow. Byakuya says that and she admits it.
Dang! She just straight up admitted it.
Well, it's because Master told her to.
Then you killed Sakura!
I don't think so.
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Oh my god! That's so great!
Straight up again.
Jesus Christ. I mean, if Tagami told me to tell the truth, I don't tell the truth 11 times out of 10.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
Oh my god, Tagami!
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
That's super awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
Yep.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Yeah, Toko's not the expert, it's Jill.
Imbeciles, all of you.
And he's right. He really is right. They're all imbeciles. I'm totally with you, man.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling.
Oh, Sakura.
And when I turned around,
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
When I saw all that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Her, you mean... Yep.
Guess who's back?
Genocide Jill, that's who.
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Hot.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see...
Oh. Nope.
Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that.
No, you weren't.
And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible.
I mean, it was a surprise reaction.
No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever.
Aww.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
Of course.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
Oh my god, you gotta love a yandere, man.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Sure, but neither of those wounds killed her because she's freaking Sakura. She's a mega beast.
Hey, come on. That's, you know.
Well, just accept the fact that you didn't kill her and be happy.
But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
So that's good? Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
Not so fast! In the words of Agent Lang, not so fast! Huh? I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one. For the love of God, don't tell me! No way. Don't tell me the Hina... Do not tell me Hina and Sakura actually came up with this idea to try and get Hina to survive this murder game and escape. Do not. No, no, no. I'm gonna cry if that's what happened.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone. We're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No way.
No, not quite yet.
Yeah, Tagami's like, we haven't even gotten into the poison yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Yep.
Odd? Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
Nope. It wasn't? No. Yeah, Master knows what's up, Makoto. Unlike Hugh, he's actually a smart cookie.
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Jesus, Tagami.
Your wish is my command, darling.
Hot. It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... Alright, let's see. What do we got in the chamber? We might not even... Oh boy. The powder, right? Or is it gonna be the... No, the hands being clean?
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
And you were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
That sounds hot.
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
And... yeah, that's the contradiction. Right there in front of the shelf is the contradiction. Let me look at
I
my...
was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of...
It's... okay, stats of the body.
I remember waking up right...
And you were taken by surprise, so you smashed her.
You got it!
And where did the attack take?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Objection!
No, that's wrong.
Yep. No, because that's not where she died.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair.
Yep. Damn, you're getting surrounded by dead people over there, Makoto.
If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
Yep.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Oh no.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
That has to be it. Yeah, the blood stain. The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf is the blood stain. Yep. Take that!
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf.
Yep.
The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Yep.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors.
Pretty much.
There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Fair.
Then what's the deal?
Sakura moved herself.
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But...
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy.
Oh?
After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Huh. So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because... I saw it for myself.
I got it!
Take that!
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside.
Yep.
And at that point,
Yep.
the locker was already
Yep.
open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
I should have explained my logic there, but I just went with it.
Okay then. Where was she hiding?
She wasn't.
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
She's so adorable!
You're lying.
See, Hina went from angry about... See, that's the thing. Hina was acting, I feel like, naturally angry about her death, but now it feels more like she's trying to cover for herself, and I'm really concerned.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
Yep.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And?
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
Poison.
That's because you're overlooking vital information.
Yep. Could we really be missing something so important? Obviously. We have like freaking 6 pieces of evidence relating to poison. There's another possible explanation. Maybe it's... Yeah, here we go. Let's see how many things are gonna get... How many bullets we're gonna get. Yellow powder. It's probably the powder.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
Okay, so we're just gonna present the powder, I bet.
What was it that killed Ogre?
If it wasn't from Jill, then what was it?
There's no other what killed Sakura. I can't think of
Anything other than the shot to her head.
No!
Shoot!
Huh.
What was it that killed Ogre?
Is it gonna be Monokuma file number 4? Ah, it's gonna be the vomiting of blood.
If it wasn't from Genocide
Jill's, then what was it?
There's no other what killed Sakura. I can't think of
Anything other than the...
Okay, object!
No, that's wrong.
Alright. Objection! That works too.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood.
Yes, she did.
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
Unlikely.
If that's all it was, the file
And
wouldn't
there's
have
that too,
specified
yeah.
vomited blood.
Yep.
Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
And Jill approves.
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if Kyoko's actually into dead bodies, let's be real.
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely,
Poison.
Sakura was poisoned.
There it is!
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're right, Tagami, you're right on the money.
You're making me go all weak in the knees!
Me too, me too!
She was poisoned? It isn't possible.
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Yeah.
Of course, if you don't mind.
Go ahead, Master, take over the court case, let's do it.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
That's the more violent version of what I said, but yes, I wholeheartedly agree with Genocide Jill.
But you're the only one talking.
Wow.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Yep.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
Wow.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Yeah, because you're an idiot.
Well, yeah, good point.
Yeah.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Chem C9, yep.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In Section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
Yep. And this was an A.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison Byakuya just showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as all the supplements, I'm positive. Yep, Section A.
I got it!
Take that!
The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? But you just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Exactly.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yep.
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
Absolutely.
What do you mean?
Without a doubt.
I mean, this.
Here we go. Do it, Daddy. Master. I couldn't believe my... Holy shit! Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and okay, so they put the poison in the other bottle. They swapped and they put the dietary supplements in the poison bottle.
Huh? Master!
We were so shocked at what we were seeing. All we could do is stand there and watch. Holy shit, Tagami has balls of steel. This man is a god. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever. Holy shit.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
Nope.
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
I love you!
Huh? What are you talking about?
What a beast!
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Yep.
Protein?
Yep.
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Yep.
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Holy shit, Byakuya. That was such a goated moment. Byakuya took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Yep.
Huh?
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder.
Jesus Christ, Tagami.
Which makes one wonder.
Yep.
The poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
Yep. The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder. Alright, well this proves it. I mean, it definitely wasn't Sakura who did it. It was definitely someone else. There's no way it was Sakura. She got had. So my theory looks like it was wrong, which would mean that conversely, the poison must have been in... Could it be? Hangman's Gambit again. Whoa. What? Oh, shit. R. Prone. Protein shake. Yeah, protein. It's not shake. Drink. Protein drink. Okay, that's it. Alright. N. D. I. Oops, I accidentally hit something, I guess, there. But
now I understand.
I knew what it was. Eureka! Man, multiple Hangman's Gambits, too.
The poison must have been poured into the protein can.
Yep.
If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched.
Yep.
So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can.
Yep.
Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Yep.
Holy crap!
I know, right? It's great. Master's amazing, isn't he?
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Do not tell me. No. No. Do not tell me this was actually Hina.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
Because the only people that would trust... Because who would Sakura trust to take a drink from? I think there's only one person, and it's Hina. Maybe Makoto.
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
Holy shit.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying the protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
Jesus.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
Holy shit, Tagami.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
The footprints, yep. And they were smaller than Makoto's, which would make sense for Hina. Has to be the footprints. The footprints, yep. Yep, the footprints. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? We have all these accounts that we have not used. Footprints in the powder. Take that!
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf.
Yeah, just check the shoes.
That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
Yep.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison.
Yep.
The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind.
Yep.
And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem.
Yep.
All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
Did Hina interrupt? Who interrupted?
It was me.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then, Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Nope, no. I think my theory's actually right. I think she's trying to protect the truth. I don't think it was. I'm going back to the suicide.
Just as I suspected.
And she just helped her, assisted suicide. But maybe not.
The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it.
Fair enough.
And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Makoto and Hina, and that's why he has to check Makoto's. The only people wearing sneakers are Makoto and Hina.
I got it!
Take that!
Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
Yep. These footprints must be... Makoto, are they yours? No. Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Yep.
Just Hina.
Oh, just Monica. Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
Yep!
This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
It's hard to believe.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
Yeah, that's the hard part for sure.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction.
And that was my point.
Hina used that trust to kill her.
See, I don't know. Hina doesn't seem that way, though.
She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. I still don't know if I believe that, but dude, look at Hiro in the corner. But man, Tagami's right though if this is actually the case. But we still haven't had our closing argument yet.
Hina, is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her.
Yep.
That's what you thought, right?
Except I don't actually believe. I think Hina's lying, but...
That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it. All at once. And then...
Hold it.
Oh wow, we literally have a hold it!
I'm not convinced.
Yep.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them.
He's right.
Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
I think Sakura sacrificed herself, though.
Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism.
Yeah, she's not really that type either.
But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Yeah.
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
Kind of, yeah.
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
Byakuya's like, really?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
She could have switched out the mixtures and not been the culprit. If Sakura willingly and knowingly took the poison, then I think that would make Sakura the killer, not Hina.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
Yes?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
Yeah.
That was... I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
No, you purposely left those footprints. Sakura did it. Yeah, it's Sakura. I think I'm right.
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Yep.
Fine.
Damn, she likes Makoto after all.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
There's one person, Byakuya. There's Sakura.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Because when we can pick the killer, we're allowed to pick pictures
Well,
of dead bodies, or of dead people.
right away I went to section C and got the poison.
Sure.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to section C to get the poison. Then moved to section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from section C to section A. Do I have that correct?
And yeah, the footprints don't match that.
Yeah.
But if that's true... Oh my god, because Sakura already had the poison. She was just there to get the protein. Right? But if that's true... Isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
I missed her saying Big Mac. She only said it like twice, I think.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
How long? Till we figure it out. Till I uncover the full truth of this case.
First, I went to section C.
I think it's gonna be this.
That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from section C to section A. And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab.
Sure.
That's all there is to it.
Yep.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
First I went to... That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder.
Yeah. When I grabbed...
Okay, and then
I moved from...
Section C.
Objection!
No, that's wrong.
Yep. Yep.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
But her footprints don't match that.
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein.
Footprints.
But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
What?
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I was just nervous. I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Yeah, Tagami's like, what the hell?
Well...
You lied to us. Plain and simple.
Yep.
If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious.
Yep.
The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A.
Yep.
So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Yep.
Well... You see...
What the?
And yet Tagami's wrong.
What the hell? What's going on here?
We've never seen that face of his.
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her
Yeah,
account.
Tagami actually messed something up.
What?
Yep.
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
Oh shit.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Holy shit! Oh my god, Tagami's like so triggered right now.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
A piece of glass. The glass from the crime scene.
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle, and the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
Holy shit, Kyoko!
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then.
God damn!
Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Yep.
Huh? Me?
He's like, what? Dude, Tagami's reaction.
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. I think I remember now. I broke something the same shade of blue. It's the window.
I got it!
Take that!
It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
Yeah, I got that, but I don't know what that means.
The window?
Yeah, I still don't know what that means.
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question.
Why was it in there?
How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
That literally makes no sense.
What's so strange about that?
Everything?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was it? Where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? According to what Ina told us, it should have been in section A of the shelf, right?
I got it!
Take that!
The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina?
It was at the crime scene because Sakura herself put it in the bottle and killed herself, but then Hina hid it to try and hide the fact that Sakura had committed suicide. So ironically enough, in a weird way, Hina's essentially has committed a similar crime to what Byakuya did in case 2. Oddly enough. Obviously not in as morbid of a way, but in a completely different context, but still.
And yet, Somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
And everything Hina told us was a lie?
Yep.
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
Yep.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
Did he really do it? Or is it, I can't even tell. I don't even know what's going on anymore, because I think Sakura has still killed herself, but...
I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked.
Sure.
But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
So she just, okay, so Sakura just straight up drank the poison. Okay. I got confused for a second with that line of dialogue. She didn't even bother with the protein can.
We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right?
No.
If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
She just drank it.
You're right. We do need to explain that.
Just straight up drank poison.
But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it.
Yep.
That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
Because of its location.
How can you know what I don't know?
Yeah, that's what he's pissed off about. The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was open. We might end up having a BTB with Tagami about this. Holy shit, yeah, Tagami's pissed. That's probably who we're gonna have to contradict. Source of the powder, empty protein drink.
When it comes to that protein,
Source of the powder, okay, empty protein. And the powder, oh my god, yep, they're gonna, It's it, yeah.
there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
Yeah, it's the empty protein
So you're
tray.
saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
Yep. He is so pissed, and it's
When it comes
it's
to that,
so
there's
great.
not a doubt
He might be my
until those
master, but it's so great to see him like this.
Someone plant?
No. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec.
Objection!
No, that's wrong.
Yep. Oh my god.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
It was underneath it.
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can.
They were underneath.
We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
Oh my god, that's right!
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it...
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
Yep.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can.
Which means we know who the killer was.
But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
Yep. Yep!
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison?
He can't even he can't like he can't even think like suicide is just something that's like what?
I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Suicide.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was?
Yep.
Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Damn, Vakia.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify
Please
one
tell
other
us.
thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
No, she put it back.
What do you think, Makoto?
Had to have been Sakura.
I got it!
Take that!
I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
There's a word for that. It's called suicide.
What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying!
Yeah, okay. It looks like we're gonna have a BTB maybe with Hina.
Why? Why would you lie like that?
Yep. No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. Yep. The moment of truth. Here we go. A third BTB. Holy shit.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong!
Got her.
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
This should prove it.
Take that! It's the freaking powder on her shoe.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
Yep. And you want to hide the fact that she killed herself because you know the truth, Hina. You have to admit the truth or we're all gonna die. And it's important that we know the truth and it's also not worth the rest of our lives.
It did?
She wouldn't have wanted that for you, Hina.
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab.
Yep.
That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
Of course.
So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
That's what it is. Yep.
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura.
Yeah, she's a big girl. Yep.
And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing,
Yep.
which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself.
Yep.
But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place?
She was gonna kill herself. That's why she did the whole locked room thing. She wanted to make sure that nobody could get pinned for the crime and that everything would be fine.
The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
Nope. The one that killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison. The unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. Take that.
Here's my answer.
Here's my answer.
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
Jesus Christ. I can't believe I actually got it. But that was just the vibe. Sakura felt like that type.
What?
Yep.
The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
Yep.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Yep. Because of course, Sakura wanted to create the locked room.
I got it!
Take that!
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle
Oh my
and
god,
snuck it out of
Tagami
the room.
Sprite.
And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you?
Yep.
When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door.
Yep.
Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything. And Kyoko was busy checking the body.
Yep.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others, yep. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room, yep.
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it?
Yep.
Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room.
Yep.
When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
Yep.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room...
Yep. I got everyone. Ugh, ogre. Oh, so she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed, I see.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body.
It's true. Makoto's right.
The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
Yep.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
Yep.
No! No! No, 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 no! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
Yeah, time for the closing argument.
It's not! Nothing's over!
I'll prove it.
It is.
In a manga.
Actually, no. You're right. You have to end this properly.
Hell yeah. Here we go. Closing argument. Climax inference begin. Yep. Toko. Let's see here. Yep. Yep. And then Jack popped out. Oh, sorry, no, this one goes here because it's the queen. Oh shit, I gotta go back, yeah. This one, oh wait, no, Knight, yeah, Knight, and then this one was the queen, yep. Yep, Act 5, she's still alive, this beast. Absolute beast. Wait, no, sorry, that's the one. There we go. I just realized, yeah, because the person in this thing is Hina. That's who like the suspicious person in all this is.
The killer is you!
Well, the killer is Sakura, but Hina's the
This
mystery
case
person.
began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
Yes, sir!
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya.
Yep. Dude, Byakuya's face, so great.
But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko.
Yep.
She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Yep. Yep.
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room.
Yep.
Next to arrive was Hiro.
Dude, Hiro looks so cool in these comics.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked.
Yep. Yep.
Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it.
Yep.
Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime.
Yep.
He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura.
Wrote Toko.
To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her.
Yep.
But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear,
Yep.
she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others.
Yep. God, I love this game so much.
But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down.
Yep.
Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes.
Yep.
She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, Her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her.
Pretty much, yep.
This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head.
Yep.
Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon.
Yep.
But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive.
Because she's an absolute beast.
So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death?
Yep.
It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab.
Yep. God,
She
that
turned
face.
the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath.
Jesus Christ.
Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there.
Yep.
We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide.
Yep. Good ol' Hina.
And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground.
Oh my god, freaking Toko.
And while
Jill.
nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can.
Yep.
They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves,
Ironically.
in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort
Oh my god. Oh my god, no shots! Yo!
was you, Hina.
Christ, that's badass.
That's the full truth of the case.
Jesus Christ.
Sakura took her own life,
Yep.
and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
Yep.
That's what happened?
Yeah, Tagami's like, what on earth?
But, Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized?
Yep.
We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated.
Yep.
That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
Yep, because he doesn't understand human emotion.
See? Didn't I tell you?
It's gonna catch up to you and bite you in the ass one day, yep.
When you dismiss other people's
Yep.
feelings,
Yep.
it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Yep. Yep. Holy shit, I'm so curious where Tagami's character is gonna go heading into chapter 5. Oh my god. I'm so curious. Oh, that's so interesting. I still got my A. 96 mils. I'll buy all the stuff off screen.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point.
But yeah, I'll buy that shit off screen because that'll be, I realized the school's short. Yeah, there's a freaking, I can buy that without having to actually go into the game, like into the actual story. So I'll probably do that from now on and just do it off screen because it's repetitive and I should just actually use 1 coin every time anyways.
Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
No, they haven't.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot?
Yep.
I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it.
You just gotta do it.
Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote.
I wonder if Hina's still gonna vote for Hina.
So, who will be chosen as the Blackened?
A part of me can almost see Tagami voting Hina anyways, but either way, worst case scenario, it's gonna be, what, a 4-2 vote in favor of,
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully
Sakura.
wrong one?
Oof.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh, he said that a lot sadder than normal. Interesting. It's gonna be a grayed out character, what the hell? Oh my god, Monokuma's on there! What the hell? Monokuma's actually on there, what on earth? Are you the 16th student, mate?
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura. What's Sakura herself? He's sad because he doesn't get to execute anyone.
My entire existence!
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. There's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Huh? Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died there, man.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean. You were gonna take us all with you? Oh my god, even Jill is like, holy shit. We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes.
What?
For serious? That's...
What is this?
You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... Her suicide note. I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note. Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault, after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me...
I can't forgive this!
My closest friend got hurt. Sakura? Because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them.
Huh?
Asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you...
Hina.
Please, don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Aww. Sakura... She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
And yet... Jesus. Trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. Dude, it's so crazy because Hina's character arc is actually really interesting going into chapter 5 because she's got this kind of Avenger mindset now of like, I'm going to avenge everyone for Hina's death. And unless something changes here at the end of this chapter, that's how it's looking. And that means that Hina now I can see Hina killing someone. So instead of just wanting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you'd pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
You came. Be right here, I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
I'd like some protein. Could I ask you to... Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. She couldn't do it in front of her. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab and get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. By the time I got there, it was already too late. Yeah. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in, please. Open the door.
Why?
Dude, that why sounded almost so similar to Sayaka's why from like chapter 1.
Why?
Not that one, but why did she have to die? She had weaknesses just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet...
Why?
You all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. You're gonna carry that weight. And I didn't even realize it. Hina. We killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. Oh my god, that sound. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but...
Hey!
It's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me...
In other words...
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
Yes, indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really... like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? But Hina already...
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What? Then...
Huh?
You lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now.
I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little...
Damn it!
I'm not filthy, I didn't do anything.
Poom, poom!
Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around.
Phew!
Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys.
Shing!
So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process, okay? And scene! Cut! What, is it literally a TV show? What the hell?
And?
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey, hey!
You know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? I do agree with that. You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies. Yeah, I agree, Monokuma.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, geez, talk about a buzzkill. All right, here we go. Ahem. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Yep. Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive. I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. It kind of is a little reminiscent of Mondo, because obviously Mondo and Sakura are like the tough potatoes of the group. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
aww, that's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision.
Yep.
I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret.
Yep.
I've made my decision.
Yep.
I'm going to resist you.
That's one way to do it. Of course. Because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic. Or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me.
Yep.
Which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
Yep. My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The Mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get the situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the Mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided The one I'm going to kill is
Myself.
myself.
Yep. This is hard for me to read. Suicide, like, fucks with me. Like, I love, like, murder mysteries and stuff, and, like, obviously murder is, like, horrible, but, like, suicide hits a little... It really does hit different. Like, all memes aside of that phrase, suicide really messes with me. Like, it's... it's just... It's something that... I don't think I'll ever be able to truly handle it. Like, I'm not that bad with death, I don't think, but suicide is just so ugh. If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. It's something I love to explore in literature and, like, writing and stories because of how unsettling it is. And heroic sacrifice style suicide like this is really cool. It's really badass, but it's also so tragic and so sad. And this really, like, I think puts Sakura's character and her resolve together, and it really makes, I think, her arc feel worthwhile to me. If the mastermind... I don't know if I said that or not, but if the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning.
Jesus, Sakura.
Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
Aw. I've never had people like you in my life. Jesus, Sakura.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. She did because she was strong. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much. No normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. That is the path I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible.
Jesus, Sakura. Oh, I'm feeling the emotions. I'm not gonna cry. I can tell I'm not gonna cry, but I'm definitely feeling emotional watching this.
Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else.
Hell yeah. Oh man, if we're only halfway through the game, or a little over halfway through the game, that's wild. I don't even know. Because we're down to so few characters at this point.
No matter what, just survive.
Jesus Christ.
But
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close and still...
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was, like, totally pointless.
Uh-oh.
She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Jesus Christ, Monokuma. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with the fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember, we're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred, man.
Well?
I don't blame her. I can't blame her, and nobody can blame Hina either.
Ooh.
Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go.
How strange.
But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that.
Phew!
Ah, lovely Byakuya, you understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game. What?
Huh?
What?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What?
What's going on here? Now I have only one thing to look forward to,
It's all clear now.
and that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean... Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever Master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone.
Hey,
Well, now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring. Nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time?
Hmm.
Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
Oh, wow. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time.
What?
Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna...
But...
Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens, no. Just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can't just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the fair times one rule.
Listen up.
And I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste.
Yoo-hoo!
So for my special punishment, I've prepared a special guest. A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I was thinking maybe Sakura's dead body, but... What the hell? What the fuck is going on? Alter Ego! No! What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Christ almighty! Jesus. Jesus. Excavator destroyer. Oh no, no! Jesus! What the hell? Not alter ego! Christ almighty. Jesus. Wow, and you fucking put your face on it. You son of a bitch. As Mondo would say, you son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. Yep. You...
Oh no!
You suck, man! You turned him into a hunk of junk!
Phew.
Ooh, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. What the fuck, Monokuma? After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at, and I'm all about the grilled goodness. What the fuck, Monokuma? Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where it's at. I'm not gonna lie, grilled chicken is pretty freaking great. Fried can be good too, but it depends. What is wrong with you, Monokuma? Aww.
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still.
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up! He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend. And you killed him. Well, that's two people that Monokuma's killed. Is that what you call animism? Where a soul dwells within all things? Even, like, laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So, you finally noticed him.
Actually,
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start. Yeah, because Sakura was his spy. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
yep.
I mean, the data in that laptop, it was, I guess you'd call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Maybe more like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, reformatting. Jesus Christ.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed. Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better. Oh, man. So we did lose Alter Ego in addition to Sakura. Technically, we only had one of our students be killed, but we did also lose Alter Ego in this chapter. Man. Oh, this is brutal, but the whole Byakuya saying I don't want to take part in the game anymore because not everyone's trying to win, quote-unquote. That was pretty badass. I love how consistent his character is, too. Byakuya is so consistent. It's great.
Very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths in each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're super mad, like just unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that,
Uh-huh.
I need to read the postscript. Is this literally a TV show?
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left on Sakura's note.
Huh?
Oh, the PS. Oh, PS, postscript, PS. Yeah, okay, sorry. Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go.
Hello.
Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. Just the way he's like, but I'm just saying, like, the way he's speaking, like, oh, forgot to read the postscript. I can't leave our audience waiting. Like, it kind of has that vibe. Like, I don't know what's going on, but he's starting to act like, he's starting to, like, outwardly act like this is a TV show, unlike before where it was just like slightly implied that that might be the case. I don't even know. I'm probably off. I have no idea what's going on with the overarching story of this game. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school. What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind on and off the whole time I've been here. And so I've learned one thing. Which is, the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is...
Yaha!
Oopsie daisy! That was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory. Oh my god.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today.
What? What?
You can't just stop at the most important bit, man. It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even friggin' know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid! It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine. But at least Sakura's note. I could ever let any of you greaseballs have it.
Huh?
But...
Too bad.
Sucks for you, loser! Jesus Christ, Monokuma, you won't even, like, rip off the part that had... Oh, Jesus Christ, Monokuma, you asshole. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it. Huh. Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die, she'll fight you? That is... It really is kind of almost implying, like, if we die, do we, like, wake up from, like, a couple... Like, what the fuck? What? Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know? Yeah, that's implying that everyone who's died hasn't actually died, maybe? Question mark? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long, think hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us? Well, that goes back to what Kyoko said. Kyoko said, like, what did you do to my body? Yep, Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over. Yep, the end of last chapter.
You...
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body? Yeah. Mastermind did something to our bodies? What are they saying the Mastermind did? What did the Mastermind do to us? It's a very good question. I mean, did the Mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off? And the bomb explodes? I highly doubt that. I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel just awful thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo,
So the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone.
but
So, now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up?
um,
Oh yeah, okay, let's get out of here. But, Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge.
eh,
What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out, man.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Dude, it's so... Tagami's character arc and Hina's character arc is so good. Like, Hiro is the least interesting character now, and I really like Hiro. And then Kyoko has her shit, and, there's Genocide Jill / Toko, and that's just all the characters that are left alongside our boy Makoto. I'll try.
Huh?
What? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
Oh my god! Yes! I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master!
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball because you are a sleazeball.
I see.
Apparently, you still have a death wish.
Ah.
Oh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no!
Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abusive give and take. Me. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is amazing. This is amazing. Tagami is amazing. Hina's amazing. Jill's amazing. Hiro's pretty great, but still my least favorite. Dude, we're looking at all the characters that are left. What the hell? It's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. Christ. So, Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. The story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us. Alright, still sitting in Chapter 4. Ding dong bing bong. Normal announcement, I assume.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Yes, sir.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Indeed. Yeah, the last episode was too short, so it'll either get combined with the previous one or this one. I don't know. We'll see what I do. You guys are probably going to get a super long episode out of how short the last one was. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. What? Wake up. Wake up. Huh? Voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Oh, what the fuck?
Kyoko?
What the fuck?
Yes, it's me.
How'd you get in his room?
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
What the fuck, Makoto?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. How the hell did you get in the room? In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door... It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey.
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Oh boy, here we go. What's gonna be the big, cliffhanger of this chapter? It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. What's your favor?
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not gonna just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? And Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered, oh, that's hot. The data center on the data center on the 4th floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Hopefully that didn't come out too bad. I got really close to the mic and spoke really soft, so that should be fine. Not another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? but I thought it was locked. Either it got unlocked by completing the trial, or... I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. She may be inside already? Dude, in before she just murders Makoto, though. I put my hand to the door, and with a certain amount of force... Yeah, it's still locked. It didn't open. I tried again, but... Didn't open. It must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh, what are you doing up, mister? Ugh!
Damn it!
Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, I just... You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But...
Hey!
I can see that, you doll! Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself!
Unbelievable.
It looked like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko?
You too?
Yeah.
You guys?
Whatever, the two of you, just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it, let's just go. Okay.
Poom, poom.
Yeah, go on, get out of here. Shoo, shoo. What'd you get out of that, Kyoko? So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye. Hold on. Listen, what was that all about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. And she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing. That was a bait. She was checking something else. What was the point of all that?
Whew.
Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Oh shit. Who is that? The name of the mastermind? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Oh, Mukuro.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
The ultimate despair? Holy shit.
Watch out for her.
Oh, it's a girl! Oh shit, it's a girl. Oh yeah, because there was... Oh my god. Well, yeah, because because yeah, if we count, because Chihiro was a guy, which, yeah, now we're down to 6, because, oh, 7 question mark. Oh shit, that's great. That was great. Oh man, we're gonna get Mukuro next chapter, maybe. And we got the alter lump. Wow, alter ego become alter lump. Yikes. 4 by Gore. Yikes. That's an achievement name. Holy crap. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's it. We just finished chapter 4 of Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. It looks like, I feel like I could say at this point, we have a minimum of 6 chapters. I almost feel like there could be 7 now with the way this is going, but we have a minimum, it looks like, of 6 chapters in this game. And yeah, that was the end of chapter 4. A great case. You know, I really enjoyed all the cases. I'm 3 for 4 now in my pre-trial predictions, which is pretty nice. But yeah, it was a very interesting case. We obviously eventually would learn that Sakura committed suicide, and Hina was trying to cover it up because she felt like all of us deserved to die for pushing Sakura to that point. But obviously we got to eventually hear Sakura's real suicide note. Bunch of shenanigans there. And then just like, and as is starting to become a tradition at the end of these chapters, after the trial and everything, we're kind of, these chapters are starting to end on cliffhangers. And, you know, of course, at the end of, Chapter 2, it was the spy. Chapter 3, it was the reveal. It was kind of like the reveal of the spy. And then the Chapter 4, kind of like end credit scene almost in a sense, was the whole thing with Kyoko learning about the 16th student. I don't know how she did, but she did. Apparently it's a girl, which makes sense because that would make sense because that would mean 8 boys and 8 girls since Chihiro was actually a boy. Because originally it looked like we had 8 girls, 7 guys, but with Chihiro being actually a guy, it was the other way around. We had 8 guys, 7 girls, which means that we were short a girl. And sure enough, Mukuro, I think was her name. I'm gonna have to memorize that name, hopefully, or you know, they have to actually show up. But she's the ultimate despair. You know, that's pretty insane, and that sounds exactly like the type of person who would be Monokuma's secret weapon, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm very curious to see where that goes, hopefully in Chapter 5, but we'll see. I can't wait to meet this 16th student. This should be really freaking fun, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, another great episode of Danganronpa. I don't know how long this episode is, but I think this episode's been going on for like maybe like 2.5 hours, maybe a little less. I'm not entirely sure. So this is a pretty long episode, a pretty solid length for an episode, I think. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the last episode, because the last episode I recorded was literally like an hour long, or just over an hour. It was so short. So I might combine the investigation with the trial, or I might combine the investigation with the previous episode before that. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do it, because I kind of want my episodes to be at least like an hour and a half, maybe even closer to 2 hours. Like that episode, I think, was almost, honestly, I was hoping that episode was more like an hour and a half. It was shorter than I even thought. So when I checked it, so I was like, damn. So I'm probably going to combine the last recording with it'll either be the beginning of this episode or the end of the last one. I don't actually know how I'll do it, but one way or another, you guys will probably get a really big episode somewhere, because I'll probably add on that investigation recording since that was only an hour. Really, the recording session was the investigation and the trial, because I just stopped the recording, got some more water, and then a couple minutes later, I jumped into the trial. But yeah, and this was the night of April 12th and morning of April 13th, 2021 that I recorded those 2 sections of the game. So we're making a lot of progress really fast. And I don't know how much more we have of the game. It sounds like we have there's a bit more left in the game than I might have originally thought, but I can't wait to see where the story goes from here. I'm so invested in this game. It's so entertaining. It's so much fun. It's so interesting to slowly try to unravel the mysteries of Hope's Peak Academy in this school and what's actually going on in the grand scheme of things. And ironically enough, with the way that they ended it with the students remaining thing, we lost Alter Ego, but our number of students did not actually go down in this arc, because this chapter, because we lost only 1, because it was a suicide, so there was no execution besides Alter Ego, unfortunately. And then we got the reveal of, oh god, I already forgot her name. I'll have to watch that back a few times, but the reveal of the 16th student, at least her name, and the fact that she is in fact female, which leaves us with 7 characters still. So we got the 3 guys in Tagami, Yasuhiro, and Makoto, and now the 4 girls in Kyoko, Asahina, Toko / Genocide Jill, and then the ultimate despair girl. So we're down to it's so funny. I just said the ultimate despair girl. I could be wrong about this, but I think because there is a side game, which I feel like I'm supposed to play it after the second game. I forget exactly what the deal is, but I think canonically it takes place in between Danganronpa 1 and Danganronpa 2, but I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to play it after Danganronpa 2. But the another episode, I'm pretty sure it's called Ultra Despair Girls. I'm not positive about that, but I think that's what it's called. I do own it, but I can't because I own all the Danganronpa games because we'll probably play them eventually. But yeah, anyways, I'm really enjoying this Danganronpa playthrough. It's been so much fun. I mean, there's a reason why I wanted this game to be the first game I ever did a playthrough of, because this series has been recommended to me so much by so many people for years. Given what I'm into, you know, I love visual novels, I love Ace Attorney, and all this stuff, and it's such a vibe that I just identify with so much, and this game has been so much fun, and I can't wait to see what Chapter 5 has in store for us, and just in general where the rest of this game's going, because it feels like we are finally starting to get deep into the game, and we're finally going to find some of the answers that we've been looking for over this entire time, which I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see how they piece this whole thing together, and you know, Sakura's suicide note and the whole thing, like, I will fight you, I'm not just gonna lay down and die, despite the fact that she committed suicide, all the implications there, like, what the fuck was that? And there's just so many things where it's like, what on earth is going on? And we're finally gonna meet the 16th student, probably next chapter, hopefully, given what the chapter 4 end credit scene, or whatever you want to call it, the chapter 4, like, the final moment, the cliffhanger, the chapter 4 cliffhanger was all about. But anyway, yeah, that's really all I want to say. So without any further ado, I think it's time I'll sign out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Like I've always say, again, I don't have any feedback because I'm recording all of these in advance. Like, I'll be done with the game before any of this comes out, so I just wanted to say that, like, thank you guys so much for hopefully enjoying the parts and enjoying the playthrough. Hopefully you guys are having a blast with my silly self and my overanalyzation of everything, and just the way that I go about this game, which is, you know, very much my own vibe, but I think hopefully it's been entertaining for all of you. So anyways, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, those of you who have not decided, it's time for me to bid you adieu. Flamin' Shark signing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day, and I will see you next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.